Keep them warm.
Oh, these are the ones that I need. Here.
Just push it back on me.
Okay. I'm gonna do a get ready with me video because everything else I've tried this week has been too much for me. It's been a week. Andy's napping. We're going out in a little bit to play card games, and I'm trying to get ready before that so that we can go out to eat at this place that I really like called No Problemo, which is a small local business, by the way, since it's the general strike today. My roots are going out really a lot. There's a few reasons it was hard to motivate this week. One was that I was overworking like a lot. I think I pulled the longest day of work I might have ever done on Monday. I didn't have time for basically anything else, and I was trying to film the DIY wedding video, like the whole about my wedding thing, and I just kept thinking of cooler ideas to do with it, so I'm gonna hold off on that until probably spring. And then I tried to do a clay making video, and I feel like I didn't get enough content for it, so. And we're gonna go spend some time with friends, which is always fun. Let's see if I can do French braids. I don't know if that'll make this mess any better, but yeah, I don't know if the order of getting ready is supposed to be hair, makeup, outfit. That probably doesn't make the most sense because both my hair and makeup might get messed up when I do outfit stuff, but we'll find out, shall we? It's just like sometimes if your hair is feeling gross, you just gotta put it all away. It's supposed to be a casual event, I think, but sometimes, actually I always just want to like get fancy for things even though they're casual, because like just going out feels like an event to me because I work from home. And I think people should dress up for things more. It's just fun. I just like seeing people, their styles come out. Ew, are you peeing? Andy, you have to come rate my braid when you're coming out. Okay, why is this side so much harder?
Very good.
Okay, good. Something is awry here. I might need to redo that. What if I only do the top half up? Okay, we're gonna restart. Let's do it. Let's start with the hard side and get it over with. We're gonna do a weird hairdo today. I don't know if this is gonna work. I haven't done this in a long time. I've been growing my hair out. Having short hair, I was doing a bunch of different things to it because I didn't like how it looked just down and thought it was kind of boring. Now that I have some hair again, I want to do stuff to it because I enjoy doing stuff to it, and I think I was missing out on that when I had my hair cut. And yeah, I'm restarting the side again. I like doing stuff to hair. It's part of the reason I wanted long hair again. On femme days, like today, I'm feeling pretty feminine. I want to be able to express that and not just have like boy hair all the time. I think when you have long hair and you're feeling like boyish, you can like put it up in a hat, you know what I mean? But when you have short hair, you can't really, there's not much you can do with it. Okay, there's all these baby hairs sticking out, but mess with these bangs. Okay. Good enough, mayhaps? Let me peek at it in the mirror. Okay, I'm feeling pretty happy with it, so that's nice. I'm gonna talk in a kind of hushed tone so I don't disturb Andy too much. Yeah, I got my hair a little wet so that oh, I did disturb him. Sorry. Now we are moving on to makeup. So, how have y'all been doing? What are we up to in this political environment right now? I've been calling my senators and always voting with my dollar, and I am not mentally doing well. I work from home, so I haven't had to deal with a lot of bullshit, honestly. I've been very privileged, and I feel like I should be doing more. I should be protesting. My car has needed an inspection for so long, and I haven't been driving it, and it's like been icy and nasty out. And I see people in Minnesota out in the cold protesting every day, and I'm like, man, if I lived in the city and I could walk. But I'm curious what everyone else has been doing. My farmers market, my local farmers market has been shut down the past month and a half because they're doing maintenance. So I've just been trying not to buy from big companies. Like, I usually don't buy anything from like Stop and Shop or like any big grocery store name brands because I'm trying, not to give my money to big corporations. And before, in summer, it was so easy with the farmers market. I've been just surviving off of what Andy brings home from work, which is good food, but I kind of miss, I haven't had a lot of fresh food in my life lately. I don't know how Ethical Price Right is, but I've been buying some stuff from there. We out here doing our best, right, every day. Definitely been only buying from pre-owned from eBay instead of Amazon. Don't really know what else to do, honestly. It sucks so bad. So what are we gonna do with our face here? Let's go a little dark today because I'm feeling a little dark today. The icicles outside are insane right now. The ones at my neighbor's house, I think one of them has to be 3 or 4 feet long. I was like, I want to ask Andy to sword fight with me and we can go steal her. I know she's on a cruise right now. She has no use of them, so if we go steal them, they're literally blocking her door. We could go steal them and have sword fight. Does anyone else do their eyeshadow with their finger, or is that just me? I feel like I never see anyone, I don't even know how to use makeup brushes, to be honest. I'm not very skilled with makeup. I don't know, I'm not crazy about it, but it feels good to get dressed up and do something fun. And I like looking fancy. So we're going to a card game night. I don't know if it's gonna be drinking card games or other kind of card games, Go Fish or what. I don't know what the vibe is. I'm excited regardless. Eyeshadow looking good, I think. Okay, let's see if I can do some eyeliner. I'm scared. These are all Avatar themed, by the way. In case you couldn't tell. This is, can you tell? Avatar. This makeup company that I really like did an Avatar themed thing, and I bought all of their stuff. Lethal Cosmetics. This is just regular mascara from them, but I got all of their Avatar themed lipstick and eyeliner because I'm a nerd and I saw it and I could not resist. But they're actually so good. I highly recommend. I did a lot of research to find a makeup company that was ethical and more sustainable and everything, so I would recommend them. And they seem really good quality, but I'm also used to using dollar store makeup because that's all I could afford for most of my life. So anything seems good to me. I am not picky. If you ask me, it's good to start with, oh gosh, I messed up. I was gonna say just a little bit and then you can add on, and then I did a lot. Okay, let's try that again. Honestly, should I just leave it? I kind of like it. Honestly. Can I say honestly again? Honestly? My face is so freaking dry. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been scratching right here. Oh, sensitive skin. She loves me. She loves me so much. One sec, I'm gonna grab chapstick and put it on my face. It's 5 degrees outside right now, for real. I can't believe we're going out. Hydration. Yeah, so my face is shiny now, and that's why. This is one of the first weeks in a while that I didn't go to my friend's house while I was working, and I also worked, like I said, more than ever. And so I've got cabin fever a little bit. Maybe a lot of it even. I feel like Jack in The Shining a little bit. I feel like a dull boy. So I'm excited to see some friends tonight. Does that look even? I have to smudge this side to match the other side, I think. Okay. Yeah. I'm too OCD for winged eyeliner, you guys. I don't have eyelash curlers, so I usually just do this to curl them a little bit. Okay, in honor of New Bedford, which is where we're going, I'm gonna tell some of my favorite nostalgic stories about the place. Andy and I, in 2018, I graduated college and I convinced Andy to come to Denver with me for a year. And then, or it was 2019, it was a year after. We both really missed New Bedford and we were so excited to get back. And we were like, oh man, that grungy little city. Like, it's just where we grew up. We both grew up partly, and he mostly grew up in New Bedford, and I partly did. And the first thing when we get back is we smell the low tide smell, and which, if you don't live near the ocean, smells like kind of like dead fish a little bit. And we're like, we're home. And then we get to like downtown, we get to our first stoplight. Like, I'm not even kidding, this is the first thing that happens when we get into New Bedford. This old lady is crossing the road with a cane and she's going slow, and the guy in the car starts honking at her and she's like gesturing with her cane. She goes, I'm walking here, frig off. But she didn't say frig. And then he's like, move it, lady, I got places to be. And she hits the roof of his car with her cane. And she said, I'm gonna be in this crosswalk every day for the rest of your goddamn life. And he's like practically running her over at this point. And then as he's speeding off, he says, I'll see you tomorrow, you bitch. And Andy and I are just dying behind this car. We're like, oh, New Bedford. I'll see you tomorrow, you bitch. We still say that all the time to each other. And then we couldn't find a place to live for like 3 months when we moved back from Denver. And this was probably when we were touring apartments for all I know. I have no idea what we were doing there. So we were trying to get a place in New Bedford, or at least in the area. And in the meantime, we're living in my mom's camper that she had just got and she wanted to use. So we were not, like, it was not an ideal situation. But anyways, so we're looking for 3 months. We finally find a place, and it was not in a great area. It was South End, New Bedford, which is like overall a pretty shitty area. Oh, hang on. I think I might be done with my makeup. So I think we're gonna move on to outfits. I might only have time for one story out of all of the... I think I'll just tell the classic New Bedford story, and then I'll have to do a whole nother story time for the rest, that apartment, because oh my gosh, a lot went down there.
This is what I was wearing before. This is what I was wearing all day. It's very comfy and warm because it's cold. So this is going to be my base for like 3 things I grabbed from the basement to make like basement the basement. So I've got these new tights on the left thigh as extra large. I've got a tank top and a comfy shirt. I'm going to start with my least favorite. This is like a Renaissance type dress. You know, when it's this cold, you gotta do underlayers. And yes, it was difficult to get this like collar over my hair and makeup, so you're definitely supposed to do hair and makeup last. No. This is like a weird beige blanket. One day, we're walking together, and this guy is coming up, and he's like, God damn it, oh my god, shit, oh shit balls, oh God, what? Everyone's out to get me. They're gonna come for you. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna get you. Shit. Oh God, yeah. Oh. And then he sees us. We're walking together, like we're walking towards each other, and he sees us, and he goes completely silent. And I feel my hand is just tightening. Andy and I are just gripping each other because what's gonna happen? Like, and then. The sidewalk was extremely narrow. Okay. This one's pretty cute. Maybe one more button. As usual, I'm a fan of this. I actually think it looks a lot like a weirdly scientist thing. Like I'm about to do some research or something. So yeah, while we're approaching, we're like freaking out. We also stop talking. This guy stops talking and we stop talking. That's just like this silent, weird approach. I was not sure what was going to happen, but he passes by. Nothing happens. That was great. And then he goes, "Oh, they love each other. That's nice." And Andy and I were just like trying so hard not to laugh, like literally biting our tongues so bad. And then as soon as we turned the corner, we're like, "Wow!" Oh yeah, and right before we turned the corner, and a little while after he passes us, he just goes right back to what he was doing before, like, damn it, fuck, everyone's out to get me, blah, blah, blah. That's better. This is cute. This is definitely an option. Okay, let's go with 3. This is the last one. And this is the one I'm probably going to do because I love this dress. So that's our other, like, inside joke that we always say is, "Oh, they love each other. That's nice." It's so funny. Like, I feel like we gave that guy, like, at least a few minutes of peace. Or, like, maybe just 1 minute. But still, I'm glad. Okay, so this is option 3. I am a huge fan of this dress.
Spoiler alert, this is what I decided on. These are the rings that I chose. Obviously weddings, wedding band, and engagement ring. Wow, they're all over the place. I'm so skinny today. And my spoon ring, antique spoon ring from a local artisan in New Bedford. And then this one was gifted to me over Christmas. I really love it. And then earrings. I'm doing these also from, I think, New Bedford Potter is the name. So another local artist. So also, don't they match my outfit perfectly. I love big chunky earrings. So my hair is still doing weird stuff, but whatever.
Got these old boots from Savers. They make me like almost an inch taller. My keys are my little Sharpie. And this is the final look before all the winter gear gets thrown on. Stay hopeful out there, folks.
Thanks so much for your patience with the video this week. I'm sure this wasn't the most interesting video to watch if you did watch it, but I'm trying to stick with it and make something each week, so I'm trying not to beat myself up over it. Hopefully I'll have time to make something more creative and fun next week that's art related, instead of me just putting makeup on and clothes. But seriously, I want to hear how everyone's general strike went. If you guys did anything, if you walked out, protested, anything like that, I'm so curious to know. Get inspired by what everyone else is doing. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Anyway, I hope you have a great week and a beautiful day. Love to everyone. Bye.